What's up, Facebook people? I want to give you a little snapshot of my bedroom and how I still 147 years old repping the hatchet. This is the first Joker card, 1992, right here. Basically, what I see in it, and I'm probably the only one, but what I see is that's when the dollar crashes and you got maniacs doing stupid, crazy shit. When the dollar crashes. But that's not what it says in the book. What it says in the book is basically like, if you're a crackhead, you're not going to become a president. In other words, like whatever environment you go up around, you're going to become a product of that environment. And I fucking stick to that strongly. That's Carnival Carnage 92. And then we've got the Ringmaster over here. That's 1994. Basically, what that one says is, who's more evil, the guy that steals or the guy that pays him so little he has to steal? And that's the first LP that Mikey Clark exclusively produced. It's the Ringmaster 94. And then you got fucking the Mighty Riddle Box. Yes, the Mighty Riddle Box. Fucking that one contains so much fucking magic. It's unbelievable. From the producer to Jay and Shaggy's lyrics. Nobody knows how they come up with that shit. They've been asked by a million people and they say it just flows through them. They don't know where it came from. But anyway, the message of that in the booklet says that, like, when you bite the dust, you got to turn a crank. And depending on how you live your life, what comes out of the crank is either peace or the opposite of peace. Oh yeah, that's 1995. 1997, the Great Malenko. That was what happened with the Great Malenko is Disney signed them for the Great Malenko. And you know Disney's part of them. The big club. So they were trying to sweep ICP under the rug. So what they did was they offered them $1 million for the Great Malenko, but they had to take off 2 tracks so they could get their records in stores nationwide. That was the whole deal behind the Great Malenko, so they could get their CDs sold and tapes sold nationally, internationally. Because this, the Riddle Box, that was by, I can't remember the name right now, Jive Records, Jive, that should tell you something right there. They only put the record out in the same stores and only gave ICP $1 a copy, so they basically got the royal screw on that one. So they were looking for a new record company, so they went to Hollywood, said, yeah, we'll give you $1 million and release your album. You just got to take off 2 silly-ass tracks that aren't even brutal. So basically what happened is they released the Great Malenko, Hollywood did, and Hollywood / Disney released it, and then they recalled the album 3 days later, hoping to sweep ICP under the rug because they weren't a Big Brother controlled group. You know, like all these other famous artists that you see on TV and radio all the time. ICP did their own shit, and they're not any part of the big club. They don't take orders from people for the big club. So anyway, 3 days after the release, Disney pulled a fast one and recalled the album, trying to sweep ICP under the rug. ICP was disappointed at first, but then they said, well, you know what? Let's keep looking for other people that'll sign our record. So they found Island Records. Island said, we don't care what the fuck you say. We don't care what the fuck you say. We'll put out all your shit. Fuck, it's fresh as hell. You don't have to edit anything. So they stayed with Island for a good number of years. And then the next CD was Amazing Jekyll Brothers. It came out in 99. But I don't have anything in my room sporting Amazing Jekyll Brothers except for my closet. Because it's not one of my favorites. Mike Clark tried to give a live feel to it instead of pure production instruments like on the previous LPs. And the tracks just weren't memorable to me. Oh, but let me tell you the point in Amazing Jekyll Brothers, and I'll call this shit a wrap. The Amazing Jekyll Brothers is just like that story you hear about the two wolves that's in all of us. When one of them's good and one of them's evil. And whichever one wins is the one you feed the most. And that's what the Amazing Jekyll Brothers is about. You got Jekyll is the bad side of you. And you got Jake Jekyll, which is the good side of you. And they and everybody, and they fighting like the two wolves inside everybody fighting. And whatever one you feed the most, I guess, is the one that wins in the end. So the story's told. Well, I'm going to call this a wrap. I hope you enjoyed it. See you later. Bye-bye.